Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and today we're going to be talking about journaling. I get asked about this quite a bit. Actually had my sister even message me one time like, hey, why? Like, well, I thought about journaling, but why is it, like, does it even help? And like at the moment, I really didn't like have any answers for her, which blew my mind because it has been such an important like part of my journey this year. I've always journaled like throughout my whole life, and I'll just start it off right there. It actually helped me realize that a lot of the things that were going on in my life were reoccurring things, such as when I was in a relationship for 7 years. Every single time we would have like an argument or something, like where my heart would just fucking break or something, I would go and write it down, and it helped me see that like it was like the same things that were like, it was the same story over and over and over again. And like no matter how much I thought that things were gonna get better, like we could fix the pieces, like it just wasn't happening, guys. It wasn't happening. So that kind of like being able to reflect back, it's kind of like a little history bookkeeper for you anyways. Like you're writing your history, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have so many memories and like thoughts each day, we can't possibly remember everything, right? So having a journal is a good way to like record your story and be able to reflect back on the things that have happened to you and how much you've grown from them, and maybe things you didn't even realize were going on. So that's a big one. We, like I mentioned, we have like 600,000 thoughts a day, something like that. It's some huge number. I don't remember exactly what the number is right now, but regardless, even if it was 600,000 thoughts, that's insane. Like that is, like I said, a tremendous amount. How do you expect to be able to like keep track of all of your thoughts? Like it's impossible, you guys. So especially when like you're having a hard day, and especially when you're having a hard day, you know, especially like when you're dealing with anxiety and fear, and you start like, if you feel like you're suffocating, you feel like the world is crushing you down, like there's chains on like holding you back and you can't escape this, like this is your reality, this is what your life is going to be, this is like maybe you're fucking tired of your job, maybe you are in that relationship that is toxic and you're just dying to, like, you just want the change, you know, and like although you love the person, whatever the case is, but your brain needs a place it needs to breathe, and keeping all that inside your mind, like, yeah, it also helps to speak with a friend, but sometimes our friends aren't available for us. I mean, they're going through all their own struggles too, right? So start writing things down. This is like my little cute journal. I actually found it at the thrift store. Hey, I love it. It is so aesthetic, and my cat is like driving me crazy. I'll have to let him in right now. So anyways, I let my cat in. I don't know if you can see him. I'm sure he'll be coming up. You can see his little tail back there. So yeah, your brain needs to breathe. Give it some air. And it's funny, like a couple of weeks ago, this whole idea, like another good thing is when you're journaling ideas, that's where ideas are born. That's what I like to say. That's where ideas are born. So it was one morning, I was at the cafe. I love to spend my mornings at Peace Cafe. But I was in a mood. It was actually what inspired one of my other videos, I think. I don't even know. I'm rambling on now. Anyways, I was at the cafe and I was not having the best morning. Oh yeah, it inspired one of my IG posts. I decided I was not gonna stay in that shit mood. I was like, not today. Today is not about that. Today is about whatever it was that day. But anyways, I took out a piece of paper. I took out like my journal I used like for scratch paper for math or whatever, and I started writing down. I just started writing my thoughts, and then as I was writing my thoughts, I was like, why not make a video about this? And I actually wrote down my ideas for it. So like I said, not only is it a good place for you to empty your brain out on. It's a great place to form ideas. It's like brainstorming. You guys remember when we were like in 3rd grade or something and we had to do writing assignments, and like, gotta brainstorm first. Like, there's a reason why. Like, a lot of great things come from brainstorming, right? Or just brain dumping. Is it brain dump? Yeah, brain dump your thoughts onto a piece of paper. Journaling is also great for setting goals. Like I said, like, everything starts there. Even your goals, like, you know, you can be in the middle of like, I don't know, like cleaning or work or school, class, eating, whatever it is, and you get an idea and it's something you've been wanting to do for a while, or maybe like you get that inspiration to, I don't know, start meal planning, start building your side hustle, whatever it is that you want to be doing at the moment. It's a great place to start. Like, write down your ideas. The business I'm working on right now, it started off in a piece of paper. Actually, I was talking to a friend, and they were just jokingly like, "Hey Jen, like, you should, like, where can I sign up for this class, you know?" And I was like, "Oh my god, like, thank you, like, yes." Like, I went, like, I said, like, I fucking put my phone down, grabbed my journal, and boom, 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 like, brain dump, and like my ideas, and like I didn't have to worry about later, like, oh my god, like, fuck, I forgot like what I thought, because we will forget. Like, that's one thing, like, took me forever to realize. Stop trying to keep everything in here. Like, I'll remember this, I'll remember that. Like, you guys, you probably won't. Like, if you're like me, we easily forget about things. I'm like Dory. That's what I get told. Like, you're like Dory. I think it's actually like the one who like forgets everything. I get that told a lot. Anyways, so yeah, I started writing things down, and that way I don't have to like worry about remembering it. It's like, when I need it, I just look on my phone, look at my journal, and like, okay, this is what my idea was. Yeah, journaling is also like, it's something I practice almost every day. Like, it's good to build habits, you guys. And sometimes, like, I've came to realize that we only do things, it's easier for us to do things when we're held accountable for them, but it's also important to do things when you're not. Do them for yourself. So like, I was taking this course all about manifesting, and that's when I really started journaling every day, and it helped me go through massive shifts, like things that I didn't even know were there subconsciously, and because I was journaling, I was able to actually see what was really going on inside my brain, right? So yeah, I was able to move past through a lot of my anxiety, a lot of my fears, because I was journaling. So yeah, whenever you're upset, even when you're happy, actually it's really important to celebrate your wins too, and that's a good place to put them, because whenever you're upset, you can always go back and look and realize that everything is just temporary. Just like there's bad moments, there's good moments too. So like I said, it's like your mini history book. It's the story of you. It's your story, and it's easy to remember the hard times or the good times, depends on how your perspective of life is. I guess mostly sometimes when you're in a dark place, like, feels like the world is falling apart, yeah, go back and read about the good times and know that everything is just temporary. Yeah, so also, like I mentioned, sometimes we don't have people to go talk to, and not because they don't want to be there for us, but because they have lives going on as well. A lot of my dark moments when I was just like, fuck, like, my friends aren't available right now, what the fuck am I gonna do? I feel like awful, like shit, like crying, like being a vegetable and laying in bed all day. And I'd be like, no, like, you got this, like, go right. So I would go and pick up my journal and just writing your thoughts down. And they don't have to be positive, they don't have to be the most like inspirational thing ever. Like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be fucking perfect. It can be sloppy. Like, if you look at my journal, like I go from like writing really small to like, I don't know if you can see, but like writing big, and it doesn't matter. The important thing is that you're writing and you're letting it out and you're expressing your feelings, and you have to be real. Remember to be real, and don't censor yourself when you're writing. It's like you're only doing a disservice to yourself, you know, because this journal is only for you and your eyes only. And to be honest, if you are scared that someone else is going to see this, fuck that. Let that go. That was one of my problems in the beginning. I was afraid. Well, actually, that was kind of, I'm not gonna get into it. I was afraid that somebody was always gonna read my journals, and to be honest, I don't give a shit no more. Like, I don't. Like, don't be fucking snooping. Like, don't be snooping if you don't want to see what's, you know, like, because like that's like our like innermost private thoughts, right? And like we should have a place for them, and not keep them inside, because like I said, you realize like even those thoughts, the thoughts that you shouldn't be having, or the ideas you shouldn't be having, like you realize are actually probably stemming from something deeper than that. So, and if you have kids and you're scared that they're gonna get into your journal and read mommy's all secrets or thoughts or whatever it is, find a good hiding space for it then. Like, I know what that's like. Find a good hiding space for it. You'd be surprised where I used to hide my journals, because I was scared people were gonna get them. Yeah, pretty not embarrassed by it, but I think it's silly now. Now I just leave it on my freaking desk. I don't care. I don't care if my boyfriend reads it. I don't care who reads it. Like, I just don't. Like, I'm not gonna censor myself, and you shouldn't either, especially in your own personal space. This is your personal space. This is where you have conversations with yourself, in the universe, your God, whatever you believe in. Yeah. Also, it's a good place to start breaking habits, and start reaffirming to yourself. Like, this is where I changed my money mindset, guys. This is where I went from believing that that I wasn't worthy of freaking abundance, that there was never enough, that making money was hard. This is where I broke all those habits, right here in this journal. Not this one specifically, this one, well, a little bit in this one. I kind of changed them. I go through them quite a bit now, but yeah, like I mentioned in my last video. If you haven't watched it already, go watch it right now and start making those changes in your life. But I mentioned to reaffirm to yourself there's more than enough time, right? Write it out on here every single time. I have more than enough time. There is always more than enough in my life for the things I need. I release all these emotions I'm feeling, whatever it is you're going through, but it's a good place to write your affirmations as well. Damn, guys, like, the benefits go on, like, and you don't have to do it every day. You don't, but I definitely recommend it, like, in the morning or during the night. For me, it depends. Like, if I have nothing really going on, then I drink my tea and journal. If not, I will, it's a good way to unwind at the end of the day, everything that happened. And you don't have to, a journal doesn't have to be like, oh, today I went to the store and then I ate this and I got that. Like, it definitely can be, like, if you're, like, there's days I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful for the meal I had today. I'm grateful for this tea I have right now. Definitely. It's however you want it. Thanks, Kat. It's whatever you want it for, basically. So yeah, these are all the reasons why you should start journaling and why it's beneficial for you. It's good for brain dumps, starting ideas, figuring out patterns that you didn't even realize were happening in your life, figuring out like reasons for anxiety and fear. Good place to start goals, good place to start ideas, a good place to start your affirmations, break bad habits like I mentioned, break those thoughts like limiting beliefs. So So yeah, now go to the thrift store, go to the store, or maybe find a little notebook you have in your room, and I'm sure we all have plenty of those, and start journaling. And I'd love to see your journal and your practices on Instagram, so feel free to tag me at Jennifer V. Hartley on Insta. And yeah, can't wait to see your cute journals, or manly journals, whatever you have. But yeah, I'll see y'all here next week. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you next time. Bye.